Cutter's Degrassi Unpopular Opinions. Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome to another Cutter's Degrassi Unpopular Opinions slash hot take. And basically, this is a hot take in something that I missed in season 5 of the show. Now, when the Social Deceased did their podcast and they actually tried to show the first episode of season 5 and all that to get themselves familiarized so that they could do the podcast stuff. They showed it on like YouTube and all that. And basically Eva makes a comment that, I don't like she sees Peter and I have never fawned over a boy since Hurricane Sean blew through my emotional trailer park. And basically I posted something in the Reddit communities. It says that, as we should know, in season 5, we start the season with Emma and Manny talking during the summer, and Emma mentioned their last fling with the boy was when Hurricane Sean blew into her emotional trailer park. What I took away from this was that she thinks her last relationship was with Sean, but she seemed to forget that she had a relationship in Chris in season 3, or was it that she counted her courtship of Sean after he saved her from Rick Gunner's relationship? It seemed that she was desperate to have to get back with Sean, mostly because he saved her life. Degrassi Lover said, I think she was still upset about him leaving Degrassi in season 4. Yeah, like emotional trailer park. Okay, makes sense. Hawkman, who's one of my best people who comments on my stuff, says, quote, another case of the Degrassi writers forgetting Chris existed. I've seen fans get legitimately mad at me for saying the writing staff forgets plots and characters, but there are way too many that's the example. Like now in season 6, Emma is besties with Liberty, even though they've been enemies since season 1. And MJ said, well, she's actually said, it's the first guy I've liked since Hurricane Sean. So maybe she didn't have feelings for Chris. Maybe she was into him for a bit, but it seemed like he was more than just a rebound in season 3 to get over Sean. And then basically, Emma disliked him over the comment about her gonorrhea. So I think she just meant that she actually only really liked Sean and now Peter. Okay, makes sense. And then people said that writers ignored season 4 for that thing and all that. Yeah, there's a lot of continuing errors and all that. So basically, that's what they got. Like someone told me that basically, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe he was upset that she was taken advantage of and all that by Sean in season 4. And someone said, no, I think it's that she liked and all that. Since Sean in season 3. So what I pick up from this is basically this. I'll do the one part about, the person she liked. I mean, yeah, like, I guess in a sense, maybe Chris was a rebound relationship with the fact that Sean moved on from her. I mean, it was Sean's fault why he broke up with Emma in the first place. I mean, he would rather be a gangster with Jay's group than basically be with Emma in her time of need. Snake having chemo and her taking care of a baby brother. I mean, like, honestly, I didn't like Sean for that. Not once, not anytime. So, it's hard to pinpoint things. But the fact of the matter is that, like, I guess she wanted to be with Chris to try to make Sean jealous, and it didn't work out. And then basically they broke up over the summer, and then Emma basically decides she doesn't want Chris with Liberty, even though that she didn't really have feelings for Chris, if you will. I guess she was more of trying to prove that if Chris goes with Liberty, what does that say about me being selfish and all that? That people say she was terrible at in the first 3 seasons, and I agree with that. I mean, Manny even called her out on it. Even though Manny was trying to help Emma deal with Chris and all that, but then she finds out that Emma wants to date Chris, but basically try to pry Liberty away from him. And basically, Manny decides to turn on Emma and tell Liberty everything, and basically Emma loses Manny and Liberty, and basically Emma's on a lonely island after Patriots Click dumps her for protecting Rick. Although Emma said this is the right thing to do. So yeah, and then she was in Rick's clutches, if you will, but she tried her best to get out of them a couple of times, and basically Rick was upset that Emma burned him. So basically, Rick wanted to shoot Emma. Sean tries to calm Rick down. Rick says, "I can't calm down because I've already shot somebody," and it's amazing that Sean would do such thing. I wish Toby had more involvement in this and try to help Rick out, because Toby would have been more of a hero than a chicken, in my mind. But that's me. So basically, Emma sees someone die before her eyes, and Sean is like a hero and such. So yeah, that's amazing in a way that Sean saved the day, and Emma felt something in Back in Black on the Monday after the shooting. Basically, hugged Sean and hung out with Sean when they went to Wasaga. I think in Emma's mind, she needed Sean in season 4 after the shooting. I already did an unpopular opinion about this, but basically, I just couldn't get past the fact that maybe I just don't know if she was talking about Sean in season 4 or the fact that they glossed over, pardon, Chris in season 3. But basically, someone said, yeah, it's possible because of the season 3 stuff, or the season 4 stuff, and I don't want to repeat myself too much because I already did a digressing unpopular opinion about Sean and Emma. Was Emma really interested in Sean in season 4, or could have been for protection? But I gotta agree with that. And Emma seemed to be off. Like when Sean stays in Wasaka Beach, like Emma looks at the car and like sad and all that. I know she was sad that Sean had to go to Wasaka to deal with his PTSD, but basically she's sad that she lost somebody who could have helped her out with the shooting situation, but it failed miserably. But say la vie, say la ride, da da da. You can't have that. So yeah, I think in a sense that I can think of it two ways. But basically, yeah, she was still thinking about Sean from season 4, and basically the fact that she didn't really have things for Chris and all that as much as we all thought she did. So anyway, yeah, I guess it's a double-edged sword, and I'll take it for what it is, a double-edged sword. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day.